Hi, I'm Chris Lindley with Vail Health, and I'm here with Shannatay, who is the Director of Clinical Services for Colorado Mountain Medical. And we wanted to give it a little update to the community of how we're doing with COVID-19, and then also give some pointers for folks of how they can best be protected this winter season. So, first question I think on everybody's mind is, how is the hospital doing? How is Colorado Mountain Medical doing? And from the hospital's perspective, we're doing great. We actually have no COVID-19 patients in the hospital today, and over the last 2 months, the number has been very, very low. How is Colorado Mountain Medical doing?
We're doing great as well. We're seeing our COVID positivity rate below 10% and hanging strong there, which is really incredible given the infection rate around the country. We also have lots of availability for our physicians to see sick and well people should they want to come on in.
That's great. So what do you do this winter, especially with a new variant that we've just learned about in the last few weeks, Omicron, and I think you could pronounce that many different ways, but we'll stick with that pronunciation today. What's the best thing you can do? And at the very top of the list is vaccination. So why don't you tell us how folks get vaccinated in this community?
There are lots of ways to get vaccinated. Colorado Mountain Medical is offering vaccines every Thursday at our vaccine clinic down in Eagle, and we will update our website should the vaccine clinic change or should we enhance it or have multiple offerings throughout the week. So please visit cmmhealth.org for any information on our vaccines, but the community also has lots of other vaccination offerings through Eagle County Public Health, local pharmacies you can visit, and all of that is also attainable on our website. For the pediatric vaccine, the aged 5 to 11 patients, we are offering it within our clinics. If the patient is there for a well visit or a checkup with their physician, they can get vaccinated that way. We also now have the ability for patients to schedule COVID vaccine consultations with our physicians for that 5 to 11 age group. We know there's lots of questions around the vaccine for the children, and we want to be able to support and answer those questions. So parents, you are able to schedule those with us.
Great. And so we've been doing vaccinations for almost a year now. Shannatay has actually helped lead all of our mass vaccination clinics when we first started doing those at Vail Health. And now, as she's mentioned, we transitioned those to Colorado Mountain Medical on Thursdays. But we want the community to know whether there's a new vaccine created in the future that directly targets any new variant, whether it's Omicron or not. We will continue to have vaccines in this community. We'll continue to make them readily available. And we will continue to encourage everybody to get vaccinated as well as boosters. Talk a little bit about the latest change on boosters and who we want to get boosters and not.
Everyone in the state of Colorado is eligible for a booster. So that is probably the newest change. We are a high incident state considered, so everyone is considered high risk for COVID infection. So anybody that wants a booster is welcome to come to the clinics, go to the pharmacies, and obtain that. We at Colorado Mountain Medical offer all 5 variances of the vaccine, so you can get whichever one you prefer. You can mix and match now. If you got Pfizer or Moderna before and now you want a Johnson & Johnson or vice versa, you are able to do those. So we're happy to help patients get the booster that they'd like.
So what I'm hearing is there's no barriers.
None.
And we have readily a vaccine available throughout the community, not only at Colorado Mountain Medical, but with all the other vaccine providers. And so there should be no problems for folks getting vaccinated, staying vaccinated.
We definitely want to get them vaccinated if they want.
Perfect. And then just to end, I think it's important to look at the data and to look at the effectiveness that vaccine has had on our community. And we started off by reporting that there's nobody in our hospital today with COVID-19. The last few months have actually been very mild. That is not the same story across the country. It's not the same story across the state where many hospitals are actually at 95% or more capacity due to folks coming in that have COVID-19. And those folks, as you've heard from your doctors and we've heard from our providers at the hospital, the majority of them are unvaccinated. So we are confident the vaccine is having a very positive effect on our community. And again, we want everybody to go see Shannatay and the Colorado Mountain Medical folks and get vaccinated.
Yeah, I think it's really important to point out that the vaccine has proven very effective against that serious illness of COVID. Yep. So it's keeping people out of the hospitals, which is what it's intended to do. And we're glad to see that here for our community.
Great. Thanks.